Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Ari. I love to talk about all things entrepreneurship and small business. My motto is I'm a mama by day and small business owner by nap time. And as you probably guessed, it is nap time. So here I am doing all things small business. I'm excited to take you along this week, so stay tuned. I am in a different location today, and I wanted to take you along on the week, or for the week. It is a busy week full of me just having to make a lot of orders. I have a pop-up on Friday. It is currently Wednesday, and I just need to do some just like management things with my business, like just get things under control. I will say I have gotten a ton of orders, and as a small business owner, you always want orders. But whenever you get hit and a video maybe goes like a little bit viral, the sales can skyrocket. And that means just like make time, and like the time that you have to devote to your business increases, which is all good things. I just have to personally get more organized so I can just better align with everything that I pray for. Earlier today, I went ahead and took care of some management things for a customer of mine who didn't put their apartment number on their shipping label through Etsy. So long story short, the package got sent out all the way to Florida, and it's being bounced back to me, and I haven't received it yet. So I did some digging, and it's still like in transit with USPS, but not thinking, I went to the actual physical location of where my PO box is to see if it arrived there. And this is where like me needing to get like my ducks in a row really, like came to, well, let me say this. Me not having my ducks in a row came to really like bite me in the butt today, because I went to the place where my online PO box has like a physical like location. Long story short, because I waited until last night to get my like a form notarized to really solidify that I can receive mail at this post office this mail station, I guess you can call it, they don't have me like technically in their system. So while I have an address that I can put on my packages as kind of like my residential address, like my PO box basically, I can't receive anything back to that PO box because I didn't get my my paperwork notarized. Could have been a lot worse. Like I said earlier, my USPS package is still in transit, so they haven't even tried to take it to my PO box yet, which is great for me, but it could have been so worse. Like this package could have just been lost. I don't know what they would have did with it. But hopefully everything gets situated with just like the postnet postal. I use iPostal. So hopefully everything gets situated with them so they have me in their system and they can receive this package of mine. So this specific package was a gift that my customer bought for their mom. So I'm gonna go ahead and refulfill that order and just send it out with the new address. And as a business owner, you kind of like just prepare for things like this to happen. So I have a little bit of cushion to fall back on as far as just inventory and then also just expenses. So yeah, I'm gonna have to just take this expense and, just kind of charge it to the game. Yeah. Okay, I'm in my normal studio space and I'm glad to be back in here because the living room was just not it. The lighting is not good. Yeah, I have all of these orders to fulfill. This might not seem like a lot to some people, but it is a lot to me. It is a total of 9 orders, which is such a blessing. I do want to go through what all I have to make today. I also want to show you all what I'll be making. I've shown y'all my earrings before, but I don't know if I've shown you my bookmarks, and my bookmarks are my bestseller. And I don't know why I just don't focus solely on bookmarks. I guess it's probably because I'm in a little bit of a reading slump. And whenever I designed my bookmarks, it was because I was in just like such a reading heavy time period of my life. So now it just feels like a little uncomfortable because I'm not even really reading a book right now. And I need to be. Like, I started a book club and I haven't even started my book. That's a story for another day. But anyways, all of my orders today consist of just straight bookmarks, and I have a total of 9 to make, and they do take a little bit longer to make, and they're very tedious. I have to work a lot with my hands, but nonetheless, I throw on a really good podcast and I just get to work and I get to go and what? I get to going. So if you have any podcast recommendations or any YouTubers that you suggest that I watch or listen to, just leave them in the comments below, because I love a good storyteller, just someone who's good at telling stories. Yeah. So as far as the bookmarks, I need to make 2, 4, 5 strawberry daisies. I need to make 1 heart Saturn cloud. I need to make 1 gold dripping cloud, and I need to make 2 butterfly mushroom. I'm gonna do a little bit of a behind the scenes so you can see a little bit of my process, because like I said, I do want to listen to a podcast while I'm working. It just makes it go by faster. But I am gonna show you just a little bit, and then I'll show you the finished products. Okay. Hey y'all, I'm at my pop-up and I'm not gonna lie, I have been extremely unmotivated this week. I think it's mainly because of just like the weather. So I really had to just like pump myself up to go. I just had to pump myself up to just be here and be present tonight. So I'm excited to see how it goes. We're about to get into it. Let's go. Hey y'all, sorry if I'm whispering, my baby girl is asleep, so I'm gonna be kind of like hush hush, but not overly hush hush. Like, I still want y'all to hear me. Anyways, it is Sunday. My pop-up was on Friday, so I've had a couple days just to like reflect and just kind of get a feel of how I'm feeling about how the night was a couple nights ago. So yeah, after just thinking about it and just like sitting still with my thoughts, I will say that this pop-up was definitely my slowest pop-up yet, but it was good. It was still good. The outcome was good. The profit was good. The conversation was good. The vendors, the vibe, everything was great. It actually went a lot better than I was expecting because I didn't know what to expect. The market, in my opinion, was kind of like promoted a little later, which isn't bad because it still gave vendors an opportunity to kind of just like pop up. But I felt like it wasn't a lot of hype built up around it, which is fine, again, because it was certain people. You don't need a whole bunch of hype for something to be successful. So some people did still come out for the market, and some people didn't come out specifically for the market, but ended up purchasing things. So it ended up working out in everyone's favor, I would say. For me personally, I didn't get my first sale until 5:41. The event started at 5, so it was definitely like slow and steady. Like, people were just like trickling in to the shop. Like you've seen, it was more of like a night crowd. It was on a Friday night, so people, I feel like, were coming to the shop from work. So it was just like a lot of people like passing through, wanting to get like a cocktail, maybe with like a friend. It was a couple people there just like studying and working. Ultimately, yeah, it was slow. I will say I got my biggest sale ever at this specific pop-up, which was amazing. Like, the girl who ended up basically like almost buying me out, she was sitting and off to the side, just like, now I know she was studying, and she came over just to like see what I had, and she absolutely loved like my work and ended up buying a lot of her friends, a great deal of her friends, like something for Christmas from my booth. And she was a medical student. She was in med school. Her name was Loretta, and she's from New Jersey. So super sweet. I really liked her. I feel like we would low-key be friends, but maybe. Anyways, so I'm super thankful for her because she like helped me to surpass my financial goals for the night. And with her like sale alone, it allowed me to double what I was wanting to make. So that was just like a huge blessing, 100%. And her purchase alone made me like glad that I did a pop-up the night that I did. Everything worked out. It really did. I met some really good vendors, and it was just overall good. It wasn't too much, and I had a really kind of just like mentally, I don't want to say exhausting week, but it was a gloomy week. So I just felt like my mood was a little lower. So with this specific pop-up on Friday, with it being slower, I don't feel like that was a bad thing. I feel like it was almost exactly what I needed given the circumstances of everything. Oh, and huge thing, I got interviewed also like with a local newspaper. So that was super impromptu and just validating in a sense. Like, it just felt good to see a reporter, a journalist, I think she might be both, but like seeing her choose me out of, like a handful of vendors. Like, she wanted to know my story. So that was nice. I'm looking forward to reading the article, and if you want me to share it with you, I will. Yeah, that made me feel good too. I made all of my bestsellers, or what I had left of inventory for my bestsellers, and sold out, of course. I am definitely going to focus more on my bookmarks and doing like marketing for those, because they are my best selling items and I really don't market them. I'm like, girl, what? Like, what? Why am I not focusing on something that is obviously like the driving force of my business? Like, it's bringing in sales like constantly and consistently. So I am going to do my due diligence and just really start promoting I ran out of storage. Anyways, I was saying that I'm going to focus more on my bookmarks. So stay tuned for just updates on that. And thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was entertaining in some way. Say hi in the comments if you would like. I'll see you later. Bye.